What did you do, Mr. Hargrove? I went to see him. He was asleep. I just wanted to talk. What time? Round 1 in the morning. The same window of time unaccounted for in the autopsy. Did you see Mark Ellison? Yes, Jonathan whispered. He came in as I left. Told me if I ever came near them again, he'd kill me. The toxicology update landed days later. The diazepam in Ethan's body had been mixed with whiskey, a homemade cocktail. The only person known to bring him drinks that night was his mother. Marlowe drove straight to the Hargrove home, storm clouds pressing low over the roof. Laura opened the door, trembling. Why did you drug your son? Laura's face went white. I didn't mean to hurt him. He was angry, shouting. He said he'd expose me. Expose you for what? Her voice cracked. For seeing Jonathan, his real father. I thought I could calm him down. I gave him something to make him sleep, just to sleep. Marlowe's stomach turned. And the head injury. Laura's sobs filled the room. Mark hit him. He thought if we made it look like a break-in, no one would suspect me. It was madness born of panic and guilt. Two people bound by fear, burying the truth under layers of lies. The trial transfixed England. Reporters called it the Ashgrove Hall murder. Mark Ellison, the stepfather, stone-faced. Laura Hargrove, trembling and pale. The evidence voice memos. The shed, the drugs painted a grim picture. Laura pleaded guilty to manslaughter. Mark to covering up the crime. The judge's words echoed through the courtroom. The tragedy of this case is not only the death of a promising young man, but the utter collapse of those sworn to protect him. Mark received 20 years. Laura, 10. The town mourned, then tried to forget. But Marlowe couldn't. Something still clawed at the back of her mind. Months later, long after the case had closed, a new forensic re-evaluation came through. The blood on the bat had been re-examined with advanced sequencing. It contained a second DNA profile, Jonathan Hargrove's, the missing father, the man who claimed he just wanted to talk. Marlowe's breath caught. She played the puzzle again in her head. Jonathan visits the dorm at night. Words are exchanged. Maybe Ethan refuses to leave. One swing too hard, too quick. Panic. He flees. Later, Mark finds the body, realizes what happened. To protect Laura and their perfect life, he stages the scene, hitting Ethan again to obscure the first wound. 3 adults, 3 lies, 1 dead boy. Marlowe wrote her report in silence, the sound of rain against her window. She knew the truth might never be proven, but she also knew this. In Ashgrove, evil hadn't come from the shadows. It had grown inside the family, behind the curtains of respectability. Ashgrove went back to its routines: morning mist, closing shops, polite nods. The school repainted dormitory 3B, changed its locks, scrubbed its floors. But at night, when fog crawled over the hills, people still whispered about the boy in the hostel, the one who'd seen too much. Detective Marlowe sometimes drove past the school gate, headlights cutting through drizzle. She'd think of Ethan, of the 3 adults whose guilt intertwined like roots beneath the soil. In the town that pretended nothing bad ever happened, evil had worn a family's face.